I have a penny stock that hasn't diluted a single share in over 2 years. Actually, their OS, their outstanding shares, have actually been reduced since 2021 by around 40 million shares. So not only have they not diluted a single share in 2 years, their OS has actually went down. They are profitable with a $4 million market cap. This one is extremely undervalued. This is a holding company that is aggressively acquiring acquisitions in the green energy sector and high growth sectors. And it looks like they are only targeting companies that are very profitable. Stock has a $4 million market cap, like I said. They are very profitable and they have the best margins out of any penny stock I've seen in a very long time. Actually, the best margins out of any OTC stock I've probably covered. So this is why you really need to stick around and watch the video, like the video, put notifications on, and make sure you don't miss out on this play. Guys, I will admit this one has some very unusual buy volume activity. They had some very big candles, very big block orders that were purchased above 2 cents, out of nowhere, with low volume, a ticker that had very low volume for a very long time and no news, no quarterly report was actually released at this time. So obviously somebody knew something was going on. And this stock was up around 80 to 90% when this happened, or just around up 80%, up 60%, was up around 94% at one time on Friday. So definitely one that, has a lot of volume right now and has been silent with very low volume for a long time. Definitely one that you have to watch. Definitely one that will have a very interesting week and a very interesting day on Monday. Q1 for 2023 gross profit was $10.7 million for Q1 2023 compared to $6.6 million for Q1 2022. This is a 161% increase. They had $6.1 million in net income for 2023 compared to only $2.4 million for Q1 2022, which is a 250% increase. They are growing very fast. Like I said, they are not diluting. So this is definitely a stock you have to watch. So ticker GEGR, trading at 0.0167. I have covered this one in the past a few times, but I haven't covered it in a very long time. And now is the time that, we could really see this one explode. Monday, in March 31st, 2021, the number of shares outstanding of their common stock was 289 million shares. So that was in 2021 of March, just around 2 years ago. And as you can see right here, they only have 250 million outstanding shares. So like I said, it went down. They haven't diluted and they are very profitable. They are a holding company and they're only seeking profitable companies, it looks like, and they're only seeking companies that have very good margins, as you can see with their margins they have right now. It's a float of around 85 million for the first quarter of 2023, has some very impressive numbers. So their total income was $12.2 million. But keep in mind, look at their gross profit, $12.2 million. But they did $10.7 million in gross profit, and then they ended up netting around $6.1 million in net income. So, this is actually, probably the best margins out of any stock I've covered that is like, sub penny or, just a few cents. Comparing their total liabilities to last quarter, this has actually went down about $4 million. So this is actually really good to see. Their liabilities did go down. Their total assets did go down to $38.8 million. I know they did sell around $12 million worth of their assets late last year, I believe, with the cash they got, with the $12 million they got from that. They were able to reduce some operating expenses and management expenses and, add more investments to their portfolio and stuff like that. Now, something that they did on their 10Q, which is really unusual that I don't really see that often. I think it was a mistake. But they are comparing, I don't know why they did it like this, but they are comparing Q1 2023 to the year-end 2022. So the whole year of 2022, which they did around $53.7 million in total income, had $37 million gross profit, and ended up doing around just under $18 million in net income for 2022. And if we are expecting their numbers to go up, we can already see that, this year will be a lot better than last year in terms of net income. We'll just have to see if they do continue to, up their revenue and stuff like that, which I do assume that they will do. So at the end of the period of Q1 2023, they ended up with around $7 million in cash, which, is still almost double their $4 million market cap. So this one is still extremely undervalued. They have a strong business and they have, showed progress of profitability. And, the last 2 years, having really good margins, doing revenue, having really good acquisitions. They have a lot of good sectors they are in. The quarterly report did have a lot of mistakes on it. And, a lot of the order was out of place. So just letting you guys know that's what happened. But did get some clear progress on the revenues and margins that have improved significantly compared to Q1 2023 compared to Q1 2022 of last year. So those are some very good improvements. But like I said, the overall report was out of place, and they need to work on that. But other than that, guys, this one is still extremely undervalued. Like I said, with a tiny $4 million market cap, they haven't diluted and they're still growing. They're very profitable. Definitely one you have to check out. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, put notifications on, everything like that, guys. And I will see you on the next video.